Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, host live. My name is Prabha Vananda. In this time, I will explain about paper that I chose for my final project. There are some paper I won't review this time. My final project about dual band microstrip antenna design of broadcast mobile satellite services for Newsat 8 satellite. There are some paper that I want to review today. First, design of dual band microstrip antenna by Anhui Jianzhou University, Hefei, China. Second, analysis of a dual band microstrip antenna by International Conference on Computing Communication Control and Automation 2015. Third, design and realization of rectangular slot microstrip antenna for Wi-Fi 2.4 GHz and 5.68 GHz by Telkom University Bandung. And the last, design and realization of dual band microstrip antenna at operation frequency 1.8 GHz and 2.4 GHz by Telkom University Bandung. From paper that I have mentioned before, there are some topics that I want to discuss today. First, about mobile satellite services, about antenna microstrip, about dual band frequency, and then about the main formula for design antenna microstrip, and about the main parameters for design antenna microstrip, and about the slotted patch method for design antenna microstrip at dual band frequency. And then this is the illustration for how mobile satellite services work. Mobile satellite services. Mobile satellite services is a satellite-based mobile communication system which use satellite as repeaters. The system has advantage compared to mobile communication system that use BTS, Base Transceiver Station, because global satellite covers very large area that allows users to use the service of the system anywhere and anytime without having to experience blind spot or condition where the user is located out of the repeater's reach. MSS works on L-band frequency, and the L-band frequency is between 1 until 2 GHz. Antenna microstrip are one of the most popular types of print antenna that play a very significant role in today's wireless communication system. And then, dual band antenna frequency is when the antenna have two main work frequency. The first frequency is for uplink and the second frequency is for downlink. And then the picture number 1 shows about the body of the antenna microstrip. And then the picture number 2 shows us about the illustration about how the dual band frequency looks like. Here some picture about antenna microstrip. Picture number 1 show about the body of antenna microstrip. And picture number 2 show about how antenna microstrip design with insert fit method. And then picture number 3 show us about the antenna microstrip design using slotted patch. For your information, there are many ways to design dual band frequency antenna, but in this paper, we use the slotted patch method for design dual band antenna microstrip. Basically, the microstrip patch antenna consists of 3 parts. The first is ground plane, the electric substrate, and the patch. And then, the advantage of microstrip antenna, they are easy to fabricate, low cost, can be integrated with microwave circuits, easy to fit, and easy to use in array. And then, the disadvantage of microstrip antenna, low gain, low efficient, and narrow bandwidth. Besides that, the application of antenna microstrip there are in mobile satellite communication system, wireless LAN, GPS system, and many others. That's why I chose to find the paper about antenna microstrip because the antenna microstrip is suitable for mobile satellite communication. Here's the main formula for design antenna microstrip. There are the width of the patch unit and the length of the patch unit. Main parameter for design antenna microstrip. First, input impedance. The matching input impedance for transmission line is 50 ohm. VSWR, voltage standing wave ratio, the ratio between the maximum voltage and the minimum voltage. VSWR ideal and good if it's close to 1. Bandwidth, frequency range over which an antenna meets a certain set of specification performance criteria. Polarization, the orientation and sense of the radiated wave's electric field. Radiation pattern, describe how the antenna directs the energy it radiates. And return loss, or S11 parameter, the loss of power in the signal return. The ideal antenna return loss is over minus 10 dB, and it means the antenna can work well. Note: in the simulation process using software, especially using TST Studio Suite, the main parameters that must be considered are return loss and radiation pattern. Conclusion: after I review the paper, I think there are many steps that we must do before we design the antenna. First, calculate the parameters for the antenna, and then design the antenna simulation using TST Studio Suite. Then run the simulation, and after that, we can print the antenna, and we can check the antenna. For your information, we can check the antenna in the chamber rooms. Okay, I think enough for me. Thank you for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you.